Hi, I got some requests for making more videos about flat icons. So in this one I'll show you how to create a cloud flat icon, and I'm not going to be using the Bezier tool, drawing curves and then editing them. I'll do it in much more simple way using just circles and rectangles. So let's go ahead and grab the create rectangles and squares tool. I'm going to click and drag and create something like this. Then over here I'm going to adjust the rounded corners, make this corners really rounded like this. Then I'll grab the create circles, ellipses and arcs tool and go ahead, hold down the control key and drag like this to make a circle. Then with the select and transform tool, I'm going to grab this and adjust it. Then Control D to duplicate it. Move this over here and hold down the Shift and Control key to expand from center and to keep this a circle and just make it bigger. And position it, let's say, over here. Now let's go ahead and create a background for this cloud. I like to use circle. You can use a square if you want to. Again, holding down the control key, I'll click and drag like this. And let's change the color of this to a blue color, maybe this one. Then I'll grab this, select it with the select and transform tool, all of the objects, and let's change color to white. Click here and position it over here. Then use this option to move the selection to the top. And now we can also continue to play around with this shape until we feel that it looks like a cloud. So there's a lot of room for experimenting. I'm going to make another type of cloud. Select the background here, Control D to duplicate it, move this over here. Select this circle, Control D, move it over here. And maybe make it smaller, Control D to duplicate it, make it smaller, and just continue duplicating, adjusting the size of the circle. And the position of the circles. You can experiment all you want with this. For example, over here we can continue adjusting. We can make the corners of this even more rounded if you like, going back to this tool and using this option. Then with the select and transform we can continue adjusting, and I'll make this smaller, something like this. And once you feel like you're ready with your object, if you're happy with your cloud, you go ahead and select all of the shapes here, and we can create a union by going to the path, union, and make this one whole object. Then holding down the shift key we can add to the selection the background, start the align and distribute objects tool, and click on these two options to center this cloud in the middle. Do the same with this one. Go to path, union, maybe make this smaller as well. Shift key on the background, using these two options to center it. And now we can also create a shadow. For this one, let's just duplicate using Control D the shape, move it over here, change the color to black, start the fill and stroke tool from this option, and let's change the opacity to just 15, and using one of these options we can move it one step down and have a shadow like this over here. And for this one we can make another type of shadow with the Bezier tool. This time we'll create a path. Just go ahead and click around here, then let's say over here, here, then around here, and close the path. Then make sure to remove the stroke from the fill and stroke tool and add a flat color for the fill, black color. Change the opacity to 15 again. Now I'm going to switch to select and transform tool, click on the background, Ctrl D to copy it, to duplicate it, then holding down the shift key, adding this shadow to the selection, going to the object menu, mask, set, and then moving this object, the shadow selected, one step down to move it behind the cloud. And if you further want to adjust this shadow, just grab the Bezier tool again. The edit path tool. Click over here to see the nodes, and you can grab them and adjust the shadow in a position that you like. And once you're happy with your flat icons, you can just go ahead and export them. By the way, if you're new to Inkscape, if you're not sure how to export your graphics, you can find a video in my channel. It's called Export Bitmap from my beginner's guide videos. Before it was called Export Bitmap, now it's Export PNG image. Here the option, and if you click on it, before it used to appear as a floating dialog. Now the options are docked over here, but the options are pretty much the same. I explained them in the video. Just search my channel for Export Bitmap or YouTube for Export Bitmap Inkscape if you want to learn how to export your images. And that's it for this tutorial. I hope that it was useful. If it was, like the video, leave me a comment, subscribe for more if you're new. Let me know if you want to see more videos about creating various flat icons. That's it for now. Bye.